Alright, what is going on, y'all? It's your boy KBeaZy. And yeah, today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make sort of an ambient type melody. Sort of like the sound that's really going crazy and like dominating the charts right now. So, you know, Trippie Redd type stuff, Juice WRLD type stuff. Pretty much any rapper that's really popping right now. Sort of like melodic beats with simpler drums. I'm going to just be showing you guys how to get that sort of sound. So yeah, I already have some sounds picked out here. By the way, if you want any of the drums that I'm going to be using, the link to all my drum kits and loop kits is in the description. And also I just dropped the new Prism loop kit. It contains 30 melodies for you guys to use that are sort of like this style. Really dope melody pack, so if you want to go cop that, go click the link in the description as well. But yeah, I have some sounds picked out. First off, I'm just going to start with this pad from Omnisphere, and yeah, let's get started. Alright, so yeah, this is just the basic melody, and then I'm going to add some bass notes and some other like top notes and stuff just to sort of spice it up a little bit, which by the way, this is like a pretty ambient soft sound, so I'm going to have to add some other sounds later just to make it sound more full. So yeah, I'm going to add the bass notes right now, which by the way, I'm using the C minor scale, so if you want to know what scale I'm in, you want to know a good scale for trap music, go look up the C minor scale. So yeah, to go along with the bass notes I just filled in, I actually have a Nexus bass. I have the PRID sidechain bass from XP Dance Volume 1, and I'm just going to copy these same notes over just for a synth bass, so when I'm not using the 808, I have something else to fill up the low end, so yeah. Alright, then yeah, to go along with this, I'm just going to copy paste the original melody I had into this Nexus piano. This is the octave to ABBA piano, and I'm just going to add some gross beat and stuff and mess with it a little bit just to sort of give it a little bit of a different feel. So yeah. Alright, but yeah, the first thing I did was I removed the bass notes just because you don't really want all those low end like notes, especially in a piano, because it'll mess with the 808 a lot and it'll sort of kill it. If you try to EQ the sound, it'll just sound flat. So I took those out, and then I'm going to mess with this setting right here. I'm going to mess with the attack and turn it down a little bit. What that's going to do is it's going to make the sound hit like a little bit softer. It's not going to hit as hard off the gate, which is going to help because it's not going to really like jump out at you as much. So yeah, I'm going to also add a gross beat preset and add some top notes, so yeah. Alright, so yeah, to go along with that melody, I'm just going to add a gross beat right now. I'm going to go to the Roy Major two-tone bank, and I'm just going to click through some presets till I find one I like, just to sort of spice it up and give it a different feel, so yeah. I like that one, so I'm going to just solo it so you guys can hear it. So yeah, also the other key to your melodies is you got to EQ the low end out of your melodies. A lot of like starting producers that are new, I remember I used to always have this problem when I just started out, is I couldn't get my 808s to hit right. So one thing I do to help that is in all my drum kits, my 808s, I make sure they're really loud. But then also the other thing you have to do is make sure you're EQing the low end out of your melody, because when you have a lot of frequencies in the same area, it's gonna mess with each other and just sound bad. So if you EQ the low ends out of the melodies, the 808 can really sit in the low end and hit hard. So yeah. So yeah, I'm not gonna EQ the low end out of the synth bass I added just because we're gonna use that as an alternative to the 808. So that's cutting by itself 2x2. One thing you always want to do is make sure your 808 and your bass are cut by itself. What that's gonna do is, let's say you're arranging the beat and you have your synth bass and then you wanna bring the 808 in like right here. What it's gonna do is it's gonna make it so that when the 808 hits, the synth bass cuts out. That way it doesn't like mess with each other and clash. So always make sure in the miscellaneous tab they're cut by itself. All your basses, just so they don't mess with each other. So yeah, now I'm just gonna EQ the low end out of the bell and the piano, and we should be good. So yeah, especially with pianos, you're gonna want to watch out for the low end because pianos have like a lot of frequency in sort of like the 200 to 500 range, depending on what octave you make it in, and that's gonna mess with some 808s, especially in like the 200 to 300. So make sure you're EQing that out, and then you should be good. So yeah, now that I have that, I'm just going to make a drum pattern that goes well with it. Probably some simpler drums, and I'm just gonna make sure the 808 pattern follows the bass line we already set out. So yeah. Alright, this is the arrangement that I came up with for this beat. So I have a little intro right here, then I have the first hook, then I have the verse, and then after that verse I have another hook, another verse, and then followed by the third hook, and then the beat would end right there. So yeah, that's going to be it for this tutorial. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to subscribe so you can stick around for more videos. We're about to hit 70K, so I really can't thank you guys enough. Also, be sure to head over to my Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter and give me a follow at KBeaZy the God. But yeah, that's going to be it for me today, guys. I love y'all. I'm out. Peace.